What is up, guys? Poledoo here. Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Last time we started the chapter 12, I believe, and then had the Ashen Wolves paralogue, which was fun to see them interact. But today we're actually like getting the meat of chapter 12 done. Of course, there is a little bit of story, so I will put that here. All right, let's see what we got here.
Your Majesty, the Federation army has reached the eastern outskirts of Fyrdiad.
Already? They moved more swiftly than I anticipated. Clearly the snows of Fargus are not a reliable ally.
I was sure this attack would come at the same time as an offensive from the Imperial Army. But from all I've seen at our western front, that doesn't seem to be the case at all.
So the Federation army is trying to conquer our capital by themselves? They must think our military is totally incompetent.
Well, it is true that the majority of our forces have been divided between the Western Front and the peacekeeping operations in the north. A situation most likely engineered by Claude himself.
Regardless, it is preposterous to think that an army of that size could capture every castle in Fargus. Even if they were to defeat us now, their victory would only win them the capital for a brief period of time.
True enough. The lords of Fargus would converge upon them and retake Fyrdiad with ease.
Then that must be part of their plan. If they do not intend to hold the capital, there must be something else they seek to gain. Something that concerns the Central Church, perhaps.
That sounds about right. Maybe they're trying to curry favor with Edelgard by destroying the church before the Imperial Army does.
Assuming that's true, it would suggest we could avoid a battle entirely if we turned our backs on the church.
Yup.
But doing so would divide Fargus and lead to even more bloodshed.
Also true.
Is that not the conclusion we reached when this all began?
It was. And that's why we're still in this war today.
I understand what you mean. If our involvement needlessly spills even more blood, then our calculations were gravely mistaken. However, the Church has saved a great many people. People with no place to go, no home to call their own. The most optimal outcome would be to protect our people, our future, and the Church all at once. But if I must choose to sacrifice one of those things, the answer is clear. I will do what I must as the King of Fargus.
Your Majesty, we must act soon if we are to meet the Federation army. I await your orders.
I suppose we cannot act without first verifying Claude's true intentions. We must take the field. At the moment, we have no choice but to play the part Claude has written for us in this charade. Sylvain, don't let your enthusiasm get the better of you. If you find yourself too far ahead, fight your way back to us.
I don't know what you're talking about, Your Majesty. I've got a much cooler head than you think.
Are we gonna end up killing Sylvain too? That's what that sounded like.
Send an envoy to Camulus and arrange for the evacuation of Lady Rhea and the others. And have the Knights of Seros who are stationed in the capital accompany her. Tell them they are to serve as her bodyguards.
Won't we need them to aid in the defense of Fyrdiad?
For now, I'd like them as far away from here as possible.
Understood. If by some chance we do find cause to sever ties with the Church.
Speak no further, Rodrigue. Not yet. Right now, we fight to defend our capital. That is all.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, just some nice lead into the map today. Some, I guess, thoughts behind Dimitri, his way of seeing how we approach him. But before that, we do have a hefty amount of supports. So let's get going, and then map we go. So let's see, Shez and Lynn.
Ah, it's you. How's it going? Any developments to report?
You mean with my power? Not really, no.
Perhaps using it regularly won't be enough to provoke growth. Good to know.
Hey, I thought you said you weren't interested. I mean, how many times are you gonna come ask me if anything's changed before you're happy?
Weren't you the one so keen on piquing my interest? I only wanted to check how that was going. If you don't think it's possible, just tell me and I'll stop asking.
Dodge the question? No, so you can't do it.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely not happening.
What? But this was all your idea. How cruel of you to stoke my excitement only to back out at the first sign of adversity. Come on, just keep trying a little longer. How about this? Describe the circumstances in which you first awakened to your power. Maybe we can reproduce the situation and see if lightning doesn't strike twice.
I was surrounded by my dying allies, and then I fought Byleth and kind of lost. So I don't know that we can.
Well, I was staring death in the face when it happened.
Yeah.
I'd been beaten so badly I could barely stand. But I kept telling myself I wasn't ready to die yet. Then, out of nowhere, it just came to me.
I suppose we shouldn't try to recreate those conditions. Nobody wants a dead officer on their hands. Let's consider some other potentially relevant factors. Who was your opponent? Where did the struggle take place? What time of day was it? Do you think your emotions played any part in it?
I was fighting the Ashen Demon of all people. I'm sure we could arrange another sparring session. As for the when and where, we were in a forest, at night. I'm pretty sure it was a full moon, too.
Oh no, we're a werewolf.
That leaves my emotional state. But I don't know how I could replicate the intense emotions of being at the brink of death like that.
I see. That context would prove quite tricky to simulate. And if your power functions similar to a crest, revealing itself even when you don't intend it, that leaves only one option. Observing you on the battlefield at all times. This is turning out to be more work than I signed up for.
Be supportive.
Weren't you telling me not to give up just a second ago? If I can do it, then so can you.
I'm not so sure.
All right, Loveland Heart. We have Yuri C.
Yuri's still not back yet? It's been 5 days. What's this? A letter? Not like him to leave his stuff lying around. I wonder if it says anything about where he went. Well, it's just sitting there. Can't hurt to take a peek, right? Are you well? Eating enough? I worry about you all the time. Thank you for sending money always. I want to see you soon. Huh. Is this letter for Yuri? It's got a different name on it.
Having fun?
Yuri! Wow, you really snuck up on me. When did you get back?
Just now. More importantly, why are you snooping through things that don't belong to you? Choose your next words carefully, if you don't want them to be your last.
Pretend you didn't read the letter.
It's not what it looks like. You've been gone for a while, so I just wanted to see if you were back yet.
Then what's with the letter? Lying doesn't really work when you've been caught red-handed. Never mind. I can't imagine you'd have a reason to pry into my affairs. I suppose this is what I get for taking off without telling anyone. And for being so careless.
Yeah, I thought you'd be the last person to leave something like this behind. You must have left in a hurry.
You could say that.
Ask about the letter?
Was it because of the letter? I assume it's from someone in your family. Maybe a little brother or sister?
My mother, actually. She doesn't really have a way with words, I know. She's always been prone to illness. But lately, her condition has grown worse. I try to visit whenever she asks to see me. Obviously, there are times when I can't go, but I have to take all the time I can get, right? I never know which visit will be my final chance to see her.
I understand. Once someone's gone, they're gone. But wait, the name on that letter, is that your real name? So, Yuri's an alias and you're really
No need to say it. And yes, what parent would call their kid by an alias anyway?
Fair point. It's a nice name though. Why hide it?
In my line of work, it pays to have more than a few names. And don't go telling anyone about this. You won't like to find out what happens if you do.
Promise to keep... No, joke.
Okay, take it down a notch. Besides, a threat like that's kinda tempting. Makes me want to slip up just to see what happens.
You don't think I'm serious. Fine then. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
In any case, I am sorry for prying. And for what it's worth, I hope your mom gets better soon.
If it were easy to cure, then we wouldn't even be talking about it.
but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
Okay. Solid start. We got constancy. Please don't be outside. That's all I'm asking. Okay, thank God.
Only logical course of action. Excuse me, are you even listening?
Nope.
Sorry, I got distracted and missed the last part. Something about your plan to restore House Nouvelle?
That was where the conversation started. Clearly you have not listened to a single word I've said. Creating new magic, charting unknown sorcery waters. Therein lies the means to make my dream a reality. To that end, I have decided that you will make a most fitting test subject for my research.
No thanks.
What reason could you possibly have to refuse? Do you not want the honor of helping House Nouvelle regain its former glory?
I don't mind lending a hand, but I'm not so keen on being a test subject. You don't even know what'll happen. Wouldn't it make sense to experiment on yourself first?
Huh. A rather astute deduction for one such as yourself. However, there is one critical flaw in your reasoning. Were I to do as you propose, I would be unable to properly observe the results with my own eyes.
Well then, you'll just have to be patient until someone volunteers. We'd have a big problem on our hands if something happened to me before the next battle, right? Actually, that probably goes for everyone.
Nah, not everyone. We have plenty of bench warmers.
I suppose you are correct. But then, my research has reached an impasse.
I guess so. Okay, how about this? Since we're at war, why not try and distinguish yourself in battle? You could still conduct your research at the same time. Combat's more my wheelhouse anyway. In fact, we could even start right now with some training. What do you say?
I respectfully decline. While I am not entirely opposed to the idea of military prestige, I am unable to accompany you at this time. Training at night will surely suffice.
At night? But you won't have enough time if you don't train during the day. You're not planning on pulling all-nighters, are you?
Oh, please! I am not that foolish. I simply do not wish to train at this very moment.
No, leave her be. Don't take her outside, please.
But I'm heading over to the training grounds, so feel free to come by if you change your mind.
Very well. However, there are extenuating circumstances that prevent me from doing so. Nevertheless, I shall succeed in all my endeavors, be they magical or military, and I shall do it all in my own way.
Okay. And then we got Gerald C.
Oh, hey. You fishing too?
Yeah.
Ease up, kid. We're on the same side now, remember?
I know. Guess I'm just not used to it yet.
We're not getting paid to kill each other anymore. We can just sit here like normal folks and catch some fish. You're a mercenary, right? For us, there's no such thing as friends or foes once that contract's paid.
Yeah, I know that too. You, don't remember me, do you?
Should I?
I used to run with Burling's mercenaries.
Burling. Ah, yes. That woman was an army unto herself.
Yeah, but you and your company wiped us out. My captain, my comrades, every last one of them died in that battle.
So that's what this is about. You have a grudge against me?
I would say, yeah,
I'd
probably.
be lying if I said I didn't. I really liked that scruffy crew. All of us got along, even the captain. They were the best group I'd ever been with. And just like that, they were gone. I tried to tough it out at the time, but it was really hard. After what happened, I made myself a promise. I was gonna get stronger, and someday I would defeat you and the Ashen Demon.
But we're allies now, so you're gonna have to let that go, huh?
Looks like it. But you know, part of me is relieved. I don't think I could have beaten the Ashen Demon anyway.
Nah, it'd been a free fight. Free 99.
Hey now, what about me? Or are you saying you could take me?
We've seen. We have taken you.
Won't know unless I try. By the way, for a regular guy just catching some fish, you haven't even got your hook on.
Yeah, well, these old mitts aren't exactly made for tying tiny knots.
Give it here. I'll do it.
Not half bad, kid. Thanks.
People call you a legendary mercenary, but you're a lot less dexterous than I imagined.
Legendary is what they call dead people. I'm still alive and kicking, you know. Hey, and about what happened with Burling. I'm sorry. The whole thing was just two minor lords trying to get the better of each other. If Burling hadn't come for us, we could have avoided all the bloodshed. But she came roaring in, yelling that she would take us down and make a name for herself. My kid couldn't afford to hold back at that point. I know that doesn't make it better, but I hope it helps.
What's done is done. You were just doing your job. I know that.
Okay, and there's one more to that at A, huh? All right. Happy Bee.
Hey, Happy. You got a minute?
I have several. Need something?
So, I heard a little about your past, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling me more about it.
I see. So now you know, huh? Not the most pleasant story. What did you want to know?
I was thinking about how you asked all those questions about my mom, and I realized you were probably worried I went through the same thing as you.
Yeah, that about sums it up. You do have those mysterious powers after all. When I was little, some strange lady kidnapped me. I became a test subject for her twisted experiments. That's how I ended up with my condition, or whatever you want to call it. Not that it's life-threatening.
Technically speaking, I guess.
Safe to say my mom never did anything like that. I'm pretty sure I'd remember it if she did. She didn't really talk much, but I don't think she had a deceitful bone in her body. Her life was kind of just what you'd expect out in a village like that. She did keep to herself, though. Thinking about it more, it's possible she was on the run from someone.
That does sound a little worrying. But in any event, I'm glad you didn't go through what I did. And unlike me, it seems you've got a pretty good handle on your powers.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think I've gotten the hang of them for the most part. But that still doesn't make them safe. One day that sword might overtake me, and I'll turn into a monster. Like something out of a fairy tale.
If that ever happens, I'll just sigh, and you'll come running. Then me and all your old friends would put you out of your misery. Now that's a real fairy tale ending.
Well, that won't give me nightmares at all. But if it ever came to it, I think that's how I'd like to go. Mercenaries need to use every weapon and tactic at their disposal. Maybe flinging these powers around isn't such a good idea, but right now I need to do whatever I can to stay alive. Though, honestly, I should probably take a page out of your book and only use them as a last resort. I think that's what makes you pretty incredible, Happy. You've got this power right there, but choose not to use it.
I think that means I just gave up. You're way more amazing because you're still trying. No doubt about it.
Insist she's the amazing. Yeah, no you.
No, you're the amazing one. And you can't tell me otherwise.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Anyway, was that all? 'Cause I feel like I need to move.
Yeah, thanks for talking with me. You going to train?
Yep. Figure it couldn't hurt to put in a little effort. You should come too if you're free. I hope to see you there.
Come to think of it, experiments, huh? What did that dream even mean?
Okay. Oh wait, that was A, not B? Oh, so it just ends... Oh. Okay. Well. Let's see. Hilda and Ignatz.
Uh-huh. When did I fall asleep? Hey, where did my glasses go? Oh gosh, where did I put them?
Who's that guy? Hey there. Did you need something, sir?
Huh? Is that you, Hilda?
You sound like... Wait. Ignatz? Is that you?
Yes. But why didn't you... Oh, right. the glasses.
I totally couldn't recognize you without them. So what happened to your specs?
Well, I fell asleep on that chair over there a little while ago, and when I woke up, they were gone. I must have set them down before I napped, but I can't remember where I put them.
You must have been really tired to do that. Want some help looking for them?
Yes, thank you.
They must be around here somewhere. I'm sure the two of us will find them in no time. So what's the world look like without your glasses, Ignatz?
Well, everything's blurry, for starters.
Blurry?
And even if someone I know is standing right next to me, I can barely see their face. Sometimes I just think they're a lamp or something like that.
Yikes, that's worse than I thought. We'd better find them before you stumble into a moat or something. Do you really not remember where you put them?
No, sorry. I guess I was too tired and took them off without thinking about it.
Aha! Here they are!
I thought it was just gonna end like that. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
They must have fallen through the gap there.
Thank you so much, Hilda.
You're very welcome. I'm just glad we found them. You look like a totally different person without those things, you know?
I do?
Yeah, even once I recognized your voice, it still took my brain a little bit to catch up. It was weird, you know? I felt like I was alone in the room with some mysterious stranger.
Sorry about that.
Still, he doesn't look half bad without them. I mean, I think your glasses suit you, Ignatz. So make sure not to lose them again, okay?
I'll try to be more careful.
Oh. Okay, well, it's still like a... There's some supports in this game that are just like, why? Alright, whatever. Lysithea.
Hey, Lysithea. Taking a little break?
Ah, Hilda. Yes, I reached a good stopping point in my latest magical research.
Wow. Your dedication to that is really something else. Still, it's break time. Do you want to chat?
All right.
Yes! Okay, hit me with your best gossip.
Well, I heard Holst took quite the active role in our last battle. Your brother is such a valiant warrior. There truly is no end to the tales of his mighty victories.
Yeah, I guess. Though honestly, I care more about him coming home alive and in one piece. He's the head of House Goneril now, so he shouldn't be running around like he's got lives to spare.
With this war going, I doubt he has much choice. All the other nobles are relying on him. We are all envious you have such a powerful and upstanding head of your house. Your land should be in good hands for many years to come.
Speaking of years to come, I haven't heard anything about who the big lug is gonna marry. I mean, it's possible he just hasn't found anyone he likes, but that only makes me more worried.
Perhaps he'd have time to look if he wasn't so concerned about you.
Oh well, he's popular enough with the ladies, so I'm sure he'll be fine. What about you, Lysithea? I haven't heard anything about you inheriting your family's title. Or being involved with a special someone?
Involved? No. I'm simply making my own way as best I can.
Oh, you shouldn't have to do that. What about your family? I'm sure they'd give you a shoulder to lean on.
My parents have already been through a great deal. I don't want to be more of a burden.
Well then, how about me?
What do you mean?
Well, since I don't have to take over House Goneril, my schedule's clear for, pretty much forever.
In this game, Hilda supports are just hitting on everyone. I see.
And that means I've got time to help a cutie like you with whatever. I can be your second family.
Right. The thing is, I'm not sure I could do that. Ask you for help, I mean.
Well, it's not like you have to suddenly dump everything on me all at once. We can take it slow. Baby steps and all that.
I'm not following.
Okay, so if we're gonna be our own little family, the first thing we do is try living like one. Maybe we could bunk together, or just...
What are you doing, Hilda?
You're such a hard worker, Lysithea. And I just wanted you to know how proud I am of you. And since I'm your big sister now, you can count on me for anything. I mean it, okay? Anything.
Okay, I guess maybe not hitting on Lysithea. Big sister. Okay, sure.
You're treating me like a child. But I suppose I could get used to it.
You're such a cutie. I can't stand it.
Okay, I think, yeah, that was A. Sure, all right. Got a few more here. Happy and Shamir. Okay.
Oh, it's Shammy.
Ah, Happy.
Not the sham wow.
Strange. I didn't take you for the praying type.
Good. I'm not.
Thought so. Then what are you doing here?
Just looking for some peace and quiet. This place seemed like the best option.
Got it. Should I leave you be then?
You're fine. I've had enough silence anyway. You don't strike me as the praying type either. What brings you here?
Same reason as you, I guess. I just wanted some more quiet. But I don't mind if you're here, Shammy.
All right. Mind if I ask you something then?
You just did. Kidding. Go for it.
It just occurred to me, but you used to live in Abyss, right? Under Garreg Mach? Did you ever see a pagan altar or statue down there?
Ah, you mean that big hunk of metal with the giant wings? Yeah, it's pretty hard to miss. Hold on, you know about Abyss? Did you go down there when you were a knight?
No, before that. Have you heard of the Dagda and Brigid War? After my side lost to the Empire, I was stranded in Fódlan. Somehow I wound up in Abyss. Soon after I started living there, I ran into trouble with someone from the church. Fortunately, Rhea noticed me, and I got hired by the Knights of Saros.
Let me guess. You got into it with Elfie, didn't you?
Elfie. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Interesting. Anyway, sorry. I kind of interrupted you there.
Don't worry about it. So, that pagan statue, it's actually of a Dagdan deity.
No kidding. You're from Dagda, right?
Yes. I think it was the god of fate. I always wondered how it ended up there.
No clue. It's probably been there forever. You know, I remember there was this one foreigner who prayed to it all the time. Like, really prayed. She must have been from Dagda too.
Most likely. It will have to remain a mystery for now. Thanks, Happy. Is there anything you want to ask me?
What? Really? Let's see.
Okay, there's at least one more for that. I'm interested to see where that goes. And then we got Lawrence and Marianne A to wrap it up.
Lawrence, I'm so glad you're awake.
This is the infirmary. I see you have been taking care of...
Please, you mustn't get up. They said your wounds aren't too deep. Apparently the blow to your head was the worst of it.
I see. My apologies for all the trouble. To think my outing on the battlefield would end not in glory, but merely in losing consciousness. What is it, Marianne? I am perfectly all right. You needn't worry yourself over me.
No, it's my fault you ended up like this. You shouldn't have saved me, Lawrence. If only I had been injured in your place.
I must have been hallucinating during the battle.
What?
All was well one moment, and the next I felt a sharp gaze piercing my soul. Help me, it beckoned. No sooner had I turned around than I saw you there. The very same words seeming to float across your lips. But it seems my eyes were deceiving me. So you see, the blame for my injuries lies entirely with me. I simply assumed you were asking for my help, and thrust myself into danger to provide it.
No, it's not your fault. Please. To be honest, I truly was asking for help.
My apologies for teasing you so, Marianne, but I know now how you actually feel. And I'm glad to know it was not just a hallucination after all.
For so much of my life, I didn't care if I lived or died. And yet when I saw you there beside me, I realized I did care. I wanted to live.
And that is good enough. Such instincts are only natural. You needn't try to justify it to yourself or anyone else.
Lawrence.
I thank you for opening up to me, Marianne. We will survive this war. Together.
We will. And thank you.
Well, what a note to end on. I mean, it's technically a good note, like it, but I'm glad they addressed the depression more so somewhere. But okay. As far as convoy stuff, I don't think there was anything. It's been a few days. I know I did unlock the Freikugel. At least I think I unlocked the Freikugel. Details, yes. So that's a real weapon now. I think that was it. Oh, Marion has the Thunderbrand because she can. That is unlocked as well. I do have access to buying Umbral Steel through the supply trader now, or supply master. So I think I've unlocked all the weapons, but not the accessories. So fun times await with that, but let's get it going. The battle for Ferdiad. The Federation army arrives at Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Claude launches a fierce attack on the city in hopes of forcing King Dimitri to surrender. S rank is Axe of Ukon Vasara. Okay, and we get a Master Seal just for beating it. Sounds good. I am very interested to see how this goes down. Well, let me not overwrite just in case something happens to this recording. But we'll probably be fine. But I'm not sure.
The kingdom armies come to greet us.
I don't expect anything super deep or well put together from this chapter.
Not the friendliest welcoming party. Even from here, I can tell they're out for blood.
They must be trying to drive us back before we can surround the royal palace.
Works for me. It'll be easier to fight them out here in the open than if they'd holed up behind those walls.
Time to show what these muscles can do. I'll send a whole bunch of them flying.
These soldiers are being led by the king himself, so you can bet they're going to be strong. I can't wait to take them on.
We can't put our plan into action if we don't win this battle. Claude, it's time.
All right. Get ready, everyone. Let's see if a crushing defeat can get through Dimitri's thick skull.
He do be stubborn.
Something wrong, Gerald? We're gonna miss all the action if we don't get going.
Huh? Oh, yeah. We're not entering the capital yet, right?
Nope. The kingdom armies come to us, so we're gonna be fighting them outside the city.
Yeah, hey, you don't think Lady Rhea's in Ferdiad anymore, do you?
Can't imagine she would be. I mean, the church is operating out of a different city entirely. Never took you for a man of faith, though.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I've just got a past with Lady Rhea. One I don't want becoming my present. But that won't be a problem if we're fighting outside the city. Now, let's get out there and win this thing.
Okay. Let's see. Can gain all of the strongholds. No defeat conditions. Let's see. There's no persuasion. Okay, so if we're running into any of the blue lions, you will be killing them with no option. Protect the stronghold. Summon sentinels. Protect all allied strongholds. Restore durability of allied strongholds with supplies from the supply depot. Begin in offensive that, yeah. Grant the lance breaker ability to stronghold captains. Decrease the durability of all enemy strongholds at the beginning of battle. I'll do that. We'll do anti-lance training, protect the strongholds. I mean, I can't, huh? Yeah, relentless formation. I mean, like, I have things to spend, I might as well. Oh, that's okay. I don't think I've ever clicked one of these because it's just like, why do I care? It doesn't show me when I mouse over it, or cursor over it. It's actually a way better layout. I do quite like that. Okay, let's see who we want to use. I want to use a Gremmarine because I messed with those a bit. Gremmarines are kind of sick. Let's put Marianne. So So we have sword. We'll do happy. Who's a falcon knight right now, not on a horse, because she mastered paladin and whatnot. So we have 2 sword. Okay, I want happy to at least, or not happy, Hilda to take the field, I think, just for axe. Claude, you don't, it doesn't look like you want to deal with anything. Maybe I'll just like make you an adjutant in this map. Ignatz, and then we'll put down, I don't know, Lawrence?
I stand ready.
And let's swap Lawrence and Claude. Okay, that should be fine. So let's see, 16 minutes, 1,800 enemies. All right, that is a lot of enemies.
We need to take out the enemy.
I was like, let the pausing begin as well.
Now, there is nothing I cannot.
Here goes.
Yeah,
Do that.
Here goes.
Yeah,
that.
I got it.
I sit the
I'll do my best.
Let's try
Claude.
this. Let's see how this goes.
Please, excuse me.
Let's see, Marianne.
okay?
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to
Ignatz.
see this through.
You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna have
I've
Shez
got this.
attack that, and then I'm going to control Lysithea.
Commanders, and secure the surrounding strongholds. Let's get the capital surrounded, folks. Remember, we're up against House Blated's elite royal guard. Don't hold anything back.
Seize all strongholds.
How many years has it been since I was last in the capital? I would love to visit again sometime to continue my studies in magic.
All right. So yeah, this is actually like a unique thing. Like we got little light darts, and then the combos are huge. They're very cool. Goodbye.
We cannot allow the enemy to surround the capital. Take back the strongholds around the outskirts.
Okay, open the gates to intercept. So let's see here. Let's have. Oh, and Lauren's took that already. Sick. Yeah, Lauren's run up there.
I cannot do.
Yeah, let's.
Hilda.
Don't worry, I will.
Here goes.
And how far can we go? Okay. Just those three.
I got
Tackle
it.
that.
Not a problem. I've got
Shez
this.
tackle that. Was that Dedue in the middle? Oh no. Who else is here? And we saw Annette. There's Annette here too. Gilbert or Gustav. All right.
The enemy is already on the move. We must stop them from recapturing the strongholds.
We require reinforcements. Send our fastest horse to the lords of every territory.
The messenger. Okay. Let's swap to Shez. There we go. I was like, I tried to do that a second ago.
You can count on me.
Okay,
I'll do my
Lysithea.
best.
I think this will go well.
Ignatz.
I'm prepared to stare.
All right. Just wait for it to get
Take
close.
them by storm.
Well, they seized that already. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't slack off.
Well,
There's so many historical buildings in Ferdiad. I wish I could visit them instead of lay siege to them.
sorry, Ignatz.
Take it down at once.
All right, messenger.
You're done.
That just kill you straight up? It did. All right, gonna do one of these through the group of big people. Let's go back to Lysithea.
Not a problem.
Shez.
I've got this.
Actually,
Not a
have
problem.
Shez run to this. One of these.
quickly, everyone. We will recapture the strongholds.
I will show you no mercy.
All right. I was like, there's two sword masters in front of us. I think I picked up the second one. God, just making like novas.
Verdiad is our home. We'll protect it with everything we've got. Let's do this.
Annette and Gustav open the gates to intercept. Oh no. Okay. So let's see. Oh, we took out the paladins.
Now it is my turn.
All right. Go up there.
Here goes.
All of you, I guess. Wait, are you? Oh, these are great knights. Gross. Okay. No, Happy go that way.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack
Okay.
off.
Then over here.
Please, excuse me. Is this
Just
okay?
go right
think
for
this will go
Annette.
well. I'm prepared to see
Ignatz,
this
go in
through.
there. Claude. Can I unit info? Do I have the adjutant thing on Claude? I think I do. It's that. Yeah.
Let's try this.
Okay, so we're gonna adjutant
I'll give you a hand.
there. Defeat Annette
How
and
nice of them
Lisa.
to open the east and west strongholds for us. Take down the enemy generals and breach the walls from both sides.
Okay, but Crusher looks sick.
I don't care who I have to face. I'm fighting for the safety of my people.
There are most likely other soldiers lying in wait. It would be wise to place a guard around the strongholds.
Protect the strongholds.
Now, charge and attack.
All right, there's a lot of people right here. I'm gonna just throw it out. But also, I've noticed anytime I make Claude an adjutant, I get a more forward, like now I have the Swordmaster. I didn't a second ago. So he pushed us forward so I could get even more. Well, I scooped up forward, and yeah, that just deleted him.
Take them by storm.
Oh, Gustav. Okay, I was like, what's happening now?
I will not allow you to wreak havoc on Fargus a moment longer.
Hello? Wyvern Riders appeared to defend. Oh, okay. It's like they're
keep those
yellow,
spots
so
protected,
they're
friends.
friends. Lawrence has defeated the Great Knight. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Shez.
Not a problem.
Oh, Gustav. Okay. Hilda's working on taking this. I'm actually gonna push forward with Shez.
Now it is there is
Lawrence.
nothing I cannot do.
Yeah, don't worry.
I think you're still doing things
slack off.
there.
I think that I'm prepared to see this through.
Okay.
All right, let's take them by storm.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay.
All part of the plan.
I blasted them all away. I should have used my Cynthia's special to pull them all back in before hitting A. All right, Swordmaster down. Let's go this
Kingdom Army
way.
doesn't appear to be at full strength. They must have sent a lot of their troops to the western front and to Srang.
They're closing in on Annette. I can handle things here. Go reinforce the west side.
All right. Great Knights up here and are advancing to protect Annette. I'm pretty sure if I swap to Marianne right now, I could just pop Annette before they get to her. Unfortunately.
Now it is
Let's
my
see.
turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
How, you know what?
Here goes.
Okay. I know, I just awakened over here. It's like, well, shit, I would like to reinforce, or like to switch characters to go deal with them. Oh, the way they're making their way there is not what I would have expected. Though now that I look at the map, I think that's their only way there. Okay. Awakening meter doing fine. Hello, Bishop. Already popped. God, Grimoires are nuts. And one of, oh, thanks, Claude. Okay. Let's see. Hilda, how? Okay, it's like, are you almost done over here? All right, take this captain. One, two, oh. Okay.
All part of the plan.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, what's happening? I already forgot Awakening was up.
We won't be defeated.
That was just the Awakening ending. Not many enemies. But okay. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's swap to Marianne. Let's tell Lysithea
You can count on me.
to come aid down here, but got Thoron. Someone just got blown away.
Father, and not risk my life.
Oh, that was the net that got blown away. Falling back, okay. Just one Thoron.
Yes. Stop them from joining up. I'll try.
I thought Deirdre was the biggest city ever, but this place is huge. That takes care of one side. Now to take out the commander on the other side.
I was like, at least we didn't kill Annette. I feel like we're gonna kill her dad though. Which I'm sure plenty of people are okay with. Let's see, how do I get, okay, I cannot get in there quite yet. Let me swap to Happy, and then I'm gonna tell Marianne to go open that chest.
Let's go.
All right.
All right. How we doing over here? As far as what's clear and what's not. Okay. We just need to go beat up Gustav. No problem. Pick that up. Got the treasure chest. So Hilda did finally kill the Great Knight. Where's Lawrence? Lawrence, oh, he's way down here. Let's say he was chasing those knights. What happened to that? All right, Stormblade, Night Kneeler. Falcon Knight is unfortunately just more Pegasus Rider. Just has a, I think, a bit of a longer combo string. Nothing super crazy. All right, Night Kneeler.
The situation has grown precarious. It will be difficult to recapture the strongholds now.
Let's see. Broken. Not quite popped yet.
I don't want to die yet.
Hit him with one of these. A Night Kneeler. That might, yeah. I was like, that might kill him.
I can fight no longer. Oh, I must withdraw.
Okay. I'm surprised that was also a withdraw, honestly. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Well,
I won't slack off.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna go over here, and I will go help Lawrence.
Now we can launch an assault from the east.
I just realized where you were. Why are you guys running? I mean, okay, I kind of get why you're running, but like, I'm not happy that you're running. Well,
I'll go on
you
ahead.
go that way.
Please. Excuse me.
I'm gonna have Marianne go there. Ignatz also go there.
I'm going.
And the west.
Because I think gates are about to open, right?
Let us open the outer gate and engage the enemy inside.
All right, Dedue. I'm sorry, bud.
You will go no farther.
That stronghold is a key part of the city's defense.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go in there. Where's okay?
Now it
Lauren's
is mine.
there.
Not a problem. I've got
You
this.
tackle that. Happy there.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, the front. I gotta go all the way around. Okay, sure.
Is this okay?
We take it. We've as good as won.
All right, take out this great knight, or help Hilda do so.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ah. Do a little bit of that. Maybe you'll eventually die. Okay, Knight Kneeler. One. You're very bulky. I mean, you are a great knight. That's kind of your thing. There we go.
This stronghold will fall.
Yeah, it will.
You won't have your way.
Right there. Okay. I was like, I want you in a position where I can get all the goons, or as many goons as I can. And wait. What is this? Enemy ambush. What?
Sylvain, now is your chance.
What's going on?
Guess it's finally time I got out there. You're dealing with me now.
Okay, they close Marianne in your funeral, but
You can count on me.
okay.
I'll do my best.
One of those. Oh, I also can't get back to there. Interesting. Okay.
I think this will go well.
Take out that. Let's swap here.
We'll be like rats in a trap
Thoron.
if they retake those strongholds. Deal with them quickly.
I won't.
And then one of these from this side. Because there's other Great Knights here. Did I pop the Great Knights? No. Swordmaster and their allies
There
appear.
might be other enemies hiding out beside Sylvain. Stay alert, everyone.
There's a lot's happening right now, but also pop.
This stronghold must not fall.
Combat engineers. Okay, let me see here. Let's hit the you guys taken this yet? Okay, he's about to die. He's like, what's taking so long?
Combat engineers.
Combat engineers. Do I even have access to them? Oh, I do.
Now it
Okay,
is
and they
my
finally
turn.
took that.
There is nothing I cannot do. Not a problem.
Tell Shez to take this one. Take out this Great Knight. Thoron. Okay, they're retreating. We're not killing any of them yet. Sylvain's still here.
Now we can pass through the gates.
We'll see if we kill him. Ooh. Okay, pass through the gates. Sick. Okay. Well, in that case, tell Happy to go here.
Yeah, I got it.
And Hilda
Let's do.
here.
Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Okay.
Were they trying to reinforce the stronghold? I'm glad we stopped them.
House Gautier's duty is to protect Fargus from foreign threats. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
We've got to stop Sylvain. Our strategy will be a bust if he takes back those strongholds.
Grounder. One of these. All right, let's go to Lysithia. She's been fighting these horses. Oh,
Not a problem. Well, couldn't hurt.
Shadow slide up
Not a
here.
problem.
Yeah.
I've got this.
Start dealing with them.
I think
Ignots.
this will go. I'm prepared to see
Tackled
this
that
through.
base camp. And what's everyone else doing right now? Okay, Hilda.
Yeah, let's do this.
Go up here.
Don't worry, I won't.
Now it is my turn.
Lawrence. I think over there. I don't know what side I want Marianne to be. I guess Marianne on this side, just so I have more than one controllable unit here.
Here.
All right, one of those. And then dark spikes. Good old horse killer.
No time to slow down.
And then throw them all into a big pile
All part of the
and
plan.
get rid of them.
We won't be defeated. That's what you get.
On the plus side, if Sylvain does die here, we get his lance. No, he's not on the ground.
I'll get the dressing down of a lifetime if I don't come back in one piece.
Okay. Okay. Another retreat. Fair enough.
We managed to drive him back. At least we avoided the worst case scenario.
Striking the farm.
Right. Let's take him by storm.
We've repelled most of the enemy commanders. Capture the remaining strongholds.
One of these. I was like, this is the last stronghold we can see. Let me swap to Shez. One of these.
Perfect. We've got
Astra.
them surrounded.
Oh, they're
I wonder
behind me.
what they'll do
Shit.
now their counteroffensive's off the table. Somehow, I sincerely doubt this will be enough to make Dimitri surrender.
There he is.
Fall back, everyone. I will handle the rest.
Open the gates to intercept, huh? Okay. Happy. Continue
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
that
I
guy
got it.
down.
I think I'm prepared to see
Ignots,
this
continue
through.
helping out. Okay. Who, I don't think it really matters who goes after you. I don't have a playable axe. It's just Hilda.
Please.
So
excuse me.
Marianne
Is this okay?
Yeah,
and Hilda
let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack
and
off.
I
You can
don't
count
know
on
that
me.
I expect. I'm gonna tell
got
Isaac
you
to
covered.
defend just so we can run into the rest of the thing here, assuming we can. Astra. Hello. Okay. Also, how we doing? 300 enemies? Okay. I think I can do that.
I vow to defend this location.
Where's there you are. I was like, I don't need to come kill this guy, but I can't.
Anyone who dares lay a finger on this city.
Whoa, that guy's got to be the strongest warrior Fargus has to offer, right? Seems like a worthy opponent.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I set the up there. Let's have Lauren
Now it is my turn.
run down
There is nothing
here.
I cannot do.
Gonna shadow slide with Shez to here.
Here it comes!
It just popped the warrior ability out.
You're done!
Get rid of them. Do one of these. How we doing? 200 more. Okay. Oh, you will walk then. See if we can. I feel like defeating Dimitri ends this, but there's still the whole center section of the map. So it might not. Astra. And then... one of those. Use our sword meter. Astra again. Really want to master Astra. Another Shadow Blade. All right. That's all the ads. So it's just Dimitri. We have... okay. I'm feeling... I think I might cut away real quick just to try to get the last, like, what, 125? So I'm gonna farm them in here while I can anyway, and hope I don't kill Dimitri on accident. So hold on.
Is everyone from Leicester so weak? Will not take my head that easily.
Damn, Dimitri's talking shit. Okay. Yep, there's 1800. All right, Dimitri.
Don't say it didn't work.
Marianne unleashed.
Is that amusing?
Spin to win, break his spirit and his bones. Hit him with a Thoron. Pop. Who? Who's flying? Oh, Claude. Okay, that was sick.
Watch where you're aiming, Lawrence. Or do I have to remind you how delicate I am?
You were
I didn't
never
put
in
Lawrence
any
on
danger,
a
dear
horse.
Hilda. Lawrence Hellman Gloucester
How dare
would
you.
never miss the mark.
Sorry, friend. Had to. You and I both know I could never take you down in a fair fight.
Okay, so is that...
Dimitri appears to have withdrawn. Does this mean we have succeeded in containing the Kingdom Army?
I sure hope so. There'll be serious casualties on both sides if we have to go in for a direct attack.
I mean, I guess it depends what happens politically from here.
I know. At least we've done a good job setting things up. Now we just have to finish surrounding...
Your Majesty, there's an emergency!
What is it? An attack from behind?
It's an urgent message from home.
You're ordering a full retreat after we've come this far?
We're one last push away from achieving our objective.
You think I don't know that? Listen, we've got an emergency on our hands. I hate this too, but Leicester is in grave danger. If we don't turn back now, we'll be too late to stop it.
Having to retreat right on the brink of victory. It's like our assault on Berkeley's territory all over again.
Wait, too late to stop what exactly?
Yeah.
Lysithia, Ordelia territory is right at the center of the crisis. And it seems like things are already spreading from there.
What? But that's...
The Empire wouldn't attack us, and I can't imagine Elmira would either.
We do have other enemies, remember? I don't know why they're attacking the Federation, but that doesn't matter now. We have to fight back.
Other enemies? Could it be? No, it is too soon to speculate.
I mean, yeah, it's either those who slither in the dark or the church, even though it said we wiped out the church, but... Okay, yeah, that's the end of that. And are we really...
Make more progress.
I said the MVP. Sick. Good class experience.
Hey, new pap?
How is this?
What does this axe do? I have to awaken it or something. Okay. A sacred weapon attuned to the crest of Gloucester, who saw healing effects if the wielder bears the matching crest. Huh. With also being an armor breaker. Neat. All right. Are we literally just turning this into like, oh, well, I'll wait until we get to a save, but is this just the, hey, we wanted to show Dimitri and the Golden Deer out?
Exactly as Claude wanted.
And now comes the siege. When do you think they'll send over an envoy? It'll be hilarious if it turns out they really do want to occupy the capital.
I seriously doubt that's what they want. But maybe we should send word to the Western Front, just in case?
That's not a bad idea. If we are willing to lose a little ground over there, we should be able to spare some troops. And perhaps it is time to alert the other lords of the kingdom as well.
I have a report, Your Majesty.
What is it? Has Claude sent his envoy?
No. The Federation army appears to have withdrawn.
Wait, what? There's no way they'd do that. They almost had the entire capital surrounded. All they had to do was keep fighting just a little longer.
Their camps are already deserted. They seem to have left for the port in Fraldarius.
Their retreat appears to have been a hasty one. They abandoned quite a significant amount of supplies at their camps.
I like that Annette was just like, what? But that's stupid. Yes.
So what's their game? Are they trying to make us think they've pulled out so they can lure us into a trap?
They were already in a position to win without such artifice. I haven't the slightest idea what this is meant to accomplish. Something must have happened in Leicester. That is the only reasonable explanation.
We're not going to find out what happened in Leicester until next chapter, I guess. Okay. And that's presumably the entire Fargus arc complete. Wow. Quality. Okay, well, we'll see if whatever happens next is worth the retreat. But that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.